Okay, it's red now, right?
Yeah, I think you're streaming.
Okay. You wasn't busy, was you? Sorry.
No, no.
Okay. I just wanted to call you real quick, okay?
All right,
All right. Thank you, darling. Love you.
all right. Love you.
Well, what's the matter? What's the matter, baby? Aw, she sees me on the computer. Is anybody in here? Let me put my other glasses on, see which ones looks better. Of course, I won't be able probably to read as well, but okay. Um, well, I'm gonna just crack open a Pepsi and see what. Pepsi time, guys. Pepsi time. Pepsi time. It's time for a good old Pepsi. Let's do a commercial. Pepsi time. The best soft drink. Karla drinks it. Anyway, what am I going to talk about today? I am going to talk about some of the things I did as a kid. That was really totally stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. We're not going to talk about domestic violence today. I'm just trying to get myself warmed up and used to talking live, because I will be doing a few videos, and I'm just going to tell you a little bit about me, try not to bore you to death too awful bad. So, if anybody comes in, welcome, 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 welcome to the clown show. No, I got to be serious. Anyway, I'm hoping I'll have some visitors in here. Come on in, folks. Come on in. Come on in. Karla's got a lot to say. Yep, yes I do. And I hope my phone don't ring. Well, I will talk to myself until people come in. Now, I forgot how to put the stop button, but oh well, it's all good. Well, what can I say? What can I talk about? Well, is anybody going to come in? Now, why is it yellow? It's yellow. Does that mean I'm not streaming? Let me call Ranger back and he gonna smack me. He gonna say, "Will you quit?" Hi, how you doing? I'm having to call Ranger again. Hey, Ray Ray, what's up?
Message at the beep.
Oh, I got the machine again. Beep. Hey, my button is yellow. Does that mean I'm on? Call me back. ET's phoning home. ET phone home. You'll probably call me right in the middle, right, guys? So anyway, I thought I would amuse everybody. Entertain everybody. How you doing, Ray Ray? What's up? What's up, Bob? Had to crack. Told you you'd call. Joe's Diner, which one? Joe's Diner, which one?
What's the matter?
My record button was yellow. So what's that mean? Run? Stop?
That's fine.
Oh, okay. Does that mean I'm recording?
What record button?
You know, on the live thing.
No.
I'm trying to stream.
I don't know why people
It says live, but the button is yellow. Is it supposed to be yellow?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
People can hear you.
Oh, it's all good. They're waving, ain't y'all? Are you waving, Ray Ray? So anyway, that means I'm streaming.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now what color does it change if I'm having technical difficulties?
Red.
Oh, okay. Thank you, darling. Love you.
All right. Love you.
Bye, precious.
Bye.
I'll try not to call you no more tonight because I know you're doing Tuesdays with Mom on Friday.
All right.
Bye, baby. Love you.
Love you.
Thank you. Oh, he hung up on me. The old goat. Ain't we a hoot? Hoot. Oh, bye. Yeah, oh, you're saying bye to him. My bad. I forgot about the little bit of time delay. He's precious. What can I say? I tell you what. We have told Ranger you can never die because all of us need you to fix our computers, laptops, iPhone, iPad, anything with anything with a bad one. I think I got lipstick on my teeth again. Oh well, it's all good. When I become rich and famous, I'll buy me some gorgeous teeth. Man, my teeth will be so white, honey. You'll have to put sunglasses on when I smile. And hey, you know what? I don't have to drink to be crazy. I am crazy. In a good way. In a good way. Let me say in a good way. I'm not like his ex-wife. She was really Looney Tunes. He found out that she tried to put out a hit on him, and that's like, holy cow, that's like a soap opera. Need to write a book about that one. Ah! I mean, all kidding aside, that's kind of scary. Oh, hey, we got somebody else in here. Hey, welcome. Can't see who's in here, but hey. Hey, if you can't beat them, join them. Right, Ray Ray? Right, Bob? Ranger will tell you the same thing. So anyway, thought I would tell a little bit about myself and just be me. Try to get myself used to this live streaming stuff. Of course you can tell I'm a blonde for sure. I'm a natural one right out of the bottle, honey. Right out of the bottle. I have just golden locks. I told Ranger when I get older and my hair starts to fall out, honey, I got hair in the box. And baby, I'll have the best hair in church you ever seen. Praying the wind don't blow the wig off of my head, but it's all good. Anyway, the picture you're seeing in the background, in case you're interested, is me. Voila! At 25. That was, let me see, how many years ago? Here comes one of my minions, Miss Betty. Oh, hey, honey. Oh, you spying on me, ain't you? You know I'm talking about you. Well, at least now if I have questions, I don't have to ring your phone, huh? Thought you was doing Tuesdays with Mama on a Friday. Well, that would confuse a blonde. And we have one of our little darlings. Come here, baby. Come here, sit down. You're going to see a gray tail. That's Zelda again. She had to make her little debut once again. Hey. Hey, everybody. Glad you can join. Don't know who's all in here till you start speaking. So, howdy, howdy, howdy. Anyway, no, what was I talking about? I'm just going to be me and let y'all get to know me a little bit. A little bit about me. I'm blonde, left-handed, and dyslexic. 3 strikes. Whoa! I make fun of myself. What can I say? I make fun of myself. It's all good. If I can laugh at me, it's okay for you to laugh. And I know, as Ranger would say, Karla, we're not laughing at you. We're laughing with you, darling. It's all good. It's all good. I can tell some funny stories. God bless. Yeah, baby. Hey, tell Mama hi. Tell Mama I love her. and have fun making your video. Kiss Junebug for me. Kiss everybody for me. Whoop. Anyway, oh, now it's green. Now it turns green, so I guess I'm now went yellow again. I gotta quit looking at that because it's gonna drive me bonkers. Don't take much, right? Hey, the squirrels are looking for you. Hey, they hear your nuts. Welcome, everybody. I don't know who's all in here, but howdy, howdy. Anyway, it's just good old Karla Reeves and just chit-chatting with you. See what's on your mind. See what's on my mind, right? Not a lot, right? For a mind like mine. No. Maybe I can tell you some stories of when I was a kid. I have a twin sister named Karen. And we totally look alike. I don't know if you heard my story from yesterday a little bit. But anyway, I repeat myself, so just kind of overlook that. I have had a stroke. I don't know where everybody's at tonight. But that's all right. I can stream. I can stream for a little bit, and maybe people start coming in. Maybe they're taking their Mr. or Mrs. out to supper or something special. But who knows? Us married folks stay at home a lot of times. But it's all good. Anyway, we can chat. Ray, it's all good. And whoever else is in here, say hi. Say hello. I certainly don't bite. My cats are doing something. I'm hearing thumping in here. So if you hear a little bit of thumping, it's just the cats wrestling or something. Oh, they're tangled up in the drapes. I'm just praying Lily Mae don't get on top of the drapes again, because she's a bad girl for climbing. And Miss Karla here hung those drapes up, so they're kind of crooked. And she's about ripped the screws out of the wall. Donald said I had to find the stud. And I said, I found the stud. I married him. Is that rotten? I know what he meant. He knows I'm not totally an airhead, but I know a lot of people might think I am. Come here, Miko. Come on, Miko. Come sit with Mama. Come on, meow, meow. Miko. Miko's on one tonight. I don't know about her. She's on one tonight. She's precious. But anyway, it's just us. So anyway, I'll just get back to saying what's on the top of my head. Hey, Ray, do you know how to confuse a blonde named Karla? Buy her a necklace with the initial K. It'll keep her lost figuring out which way to put the thing on. That's the truth. Now, I know a lot of people might say, hey, I shouldn't slam myself, but you know what? Hey, it's all good. My mom and dad, for one Christmas, got me a K necklace. And I would stand in the mirror because I am dyslexic. And I didn't know what was wrong with me. Everybody just said stuff like, oh, she's stupid, or she's so slow, she's not the brightest bulb in the pack, and she's not the sharpest tool in the shed. Well, you know what? That's all good. I let it work for me sometimes, because, you know, if I tell everything I know, then people know more than I do, right? So I don't tell all I know, so it's okay if you think you're smarter than me. It's all good. And if you are, it's all good. I got family members that try to talk above my head, and then I sling one of them big 50-cent words out there, and it's like, yeah, I look at them when I feel like they're talking down to me a little bit, I guess, if you will, you know, trying to use these great big words. And I'll look at them and say, you know, once upon a time I wanted to be a phlebotomist, so ask me about my lobotomy. I told that joke to my red-headed twin sister, and she wasn't too pleased with that joke. See, we're fraternal twins, and, oh yeah, that was the story I was telling. I have ADHD, so forgive me. I bounce from subject to subject like a flea jumps off the dog, you know. So if you can forgive me. Anyway, my twin sister and I, she's got red hair and brown eyes, and I've got blonde hair and blue eyes. Well, my mom and dad, every Friday, just like clockwork. I mean, we'd always go to the grocery store because my father would get paid that Thursday. So we'd go every Friday. If we kids were off of school or we didn't skip that day, we would go, you know, when we were able to go to the grocery store with my parents. We had a little routine we did. We'd go out to eat. We'd drive in the next town, which was about 30 minutes away from our home and stuff, or a little bit less. And we'd go out to eat, and we'd go grocery shopping. Well, this particular day, oh, cool. 2 brothers and a sister. All right. Which one are you? I'm the middle child. I'm the one that everybody always said, now we can't whip Karen because she's the youngest. Yeah, by 5 minutes. And then they'd get after the older one. The older one's what I call her. The older one. Well, they can't get after her because she knows better, so she's smarter than everybody else. Blah, 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 right? Whatever. It's all good. It's all good. I'm just me. I just sometimes fade into the background. What can I say, right? Hey, yeah. Bringing back some memories. Yes. I remember the soda fountains. Now, the kids nowadays, us older ones, they don't remember those things. I remember so many things. Even well, anyway, let me get back to what I was saying, because if I don't, I'm going to wind up forgetting again, and then 3 hours later, I'll remember to say it right. So anyway, my mom and dad, now, we twins, and sometimes I really hated being a twin, because we had to share just about everything. We had to share a bunk bed, which a lot of kids did that. We weren't poor or anything. We were what I would consider the middle class, right? So the oldest one, she got her M&Ms, and Mom and Dad would buy 2 bags of M&Ms. So guess what? The twins had to share the M&Ms. So now, mind you, when I started doing this, what I was doing, which was eating all the colored M&Ms. Remember back in the day when the M&Ms had 2 brown ones, a light brown, kind of like a tan M&M, and the dark M&M. I can't help but laugh because it is kind of funny what I did. So at this time, the school was out, and we had gone on our usual. We were heading to get groceries and stuff, and we were at the grocery store, Winn-Dixie. I don't know if y'all have any Winn-Dixies where you're at, but we're in Kentucky. Well, Lord have mercy. My twin sister, this is one time, and we were both 12 years old at the time, and Daddy bought her very own bag of M&Ms. I got my very own bag of M&Ms. My twin sister had no clue that the M&Ms come in different colors. So I'm grinning. My dad's watching me. I got my dad's personality because he was a joker too. I can tell you some of the things he did too. Well, my dad's grinning. He's looking at me. He says, "What'd you do?" I said, "Nothing, Daddy." Not a thing. That was one time I didn't eat all the colored M&Ms and give her the 2 brown kind. So here we are waiting in line. Mom's putting the groceries on the belt to be checked out and what have you. And Dad, after the M&Ms is rang up, my twin sister opens hers. Of course, asking Dad, of course. We were really obedient kids. And she goes, "Oh my God!" My dad looked at her and says, "What?" My dad's about 6'2". Or was, bless his heart. He's deceased now. What's the matter? She poured out more in her hand and she looked at him with amazement. Oh my God, Daddy, they make M&Ms in colors. They make M&Ms in colors, Daddy. Oh my God, they make them in colors now. Look, red, green, blue. My dad looked at me and said, Karla Jean, what did you do? I looked at him, snickered. I said, Daddy, I need to go to the car. He said, Karla Jean, what'd you do? I said, nothing, Daddy. He said, all this time, girl, you've been eating all the colored M&Ms. I said, well, Daddy, you said to share the M&Ms, so I did. I shared them M&Ms. So, talking about who's the blonde, the redhead got the punchline on that one. We were bad kids. Oh my God. I was. Let me take that one because I was the bad kid. Oh yeah, sugar babies. Oh gosh, yes. Oh, those were good. How about Mary Jane's? Do you remember Mary Jane's? Oh, we could get going on talking about the old candy. Remember Mary Jane's? When I say Mary Jane's, the young kids think I'm thinking about smoking a little bit of, pot or something like that, grass. But Mary Jane's, I got a bunch of stories, so if you want to hear it, they're funny. They're funny. Okay. Anyway, what I'm going to do is, I love the Mary Jane's. Oh my God. I could eat the whole bag. That's why I'm so fluffy now. Oh, it's all good. God loves me just like I am. If he wanted everybody to be anorexic and size 2 minus 0, we all would be like the people in Hollywood, right? I always joke saying those skinny people, all they do. Amen. What they do is they put food in their mouth just to taste it and probably just spit it out, chew it once or twice and spit it out. I call that a waste of good grub. I'm old-fashioned and country. I believe in eating. Not like I used to. When I was in high school, I used to starve myself. But anyway, let me see. What story will I tell next? I think I'll tell the one about Starburst. Good old Starburst. Love Starburst. This was somewhere in the 70s, I want to say. And we were going to Florida on vacation every year. My mom and dad, they would get the income taxes money, and woohoo, 2 weeks we'd spend in Florida. And I would come back. I would go there white as I am now. And I'd come back looking like a Mexican or well, I won't say. Ranger used to say, golly, I can tell you've been to Florida. You don't even look like the same girl. Well, I'm going to push up. I won't say what he used to call me. He says, you're a blonde one, honey. So, because there's one word I don't like to use for a different nationality, and everybody knows what it is. So, But anyway, I'll keep it G-rated and clean. But anyway, you can use your imagination on that one. But anyway, well, Dad in his brilliance don't give 3 kids stuck in a car for whatever, 12 hours, 10 hours. I forget how long a drive it is from Kentucky to Florida. Don't give them a bag of candy. Well, they got tired of eating the candy. So I made a big old softball of Starburst. I mean, that ball was about that big. Open them up, just putting them together like clay. Hey, I was bored. We didn't have iPhones. We didn't have the little DVRs in the back of the car. When we said we got bored, honey, we were bored. We're not like the kids nowadays. They got every gadget and they expect it. Most of them do. But, my opinion is make them earn it. You mow the grass and you might You might, for about 15 years, you might get one of them I-7s, honey. Or get a job first, right? Am I a mean person? No. I just think kids nowadays, they expect too much, and they should have to work for stuff. They should know what work ethics is. Yeah, I'm getting up on my soapbox on that one. I remember riding in the station wagon trip. Oh, I'm telling you what. Oh, my God. I think my mom and dad, they went through pure hell. I guess that's why my dad learned to tune us out. Because for 10 hours, my oldest sister, me and my twin sister, we would call shotgun on the window. So she got stuck in the middle, and my poor daddy, no wonder he listened to country music. He'd turn it up loud, too. Because us kids, we'd be fighting about halfway through. Don't touch me. You're touching me. Please don't touch me. Oh, my God. I don't know if anybody else went through that kind of stuff, but it's like, oh, my God. And then if we got real lucky, we wouldn't wind up pinching or fighting. And I think girls can be as bad as boys. But my oldest sister, don't touch me. You're touching me. I mean, you're riding 10 hours in a car in the back seat. How could you not touch the other person? And it's like, oh. I'd poke her in the ribs and tell her, well, you know, don't know what to tell you. Oh, Miss Betty. Hi, Miss Betty. Hi, Miss Betty. Well, come on, sit down, baby. Don't put your tail up there. Come on. Betty. Miss Betty. Miss Betty. Miss Betty. As long as you don't knock my Pepsi on the laptop. I mean the computer. Let me see if I can pick her up so she can say hi. She say hi, y'all. Miss Betty. Well, she's a big black one. Big black baby. We got about 6 babies. But anyway, here, sit down. Come on, sit down. Come on. Sit down, Mama. That's my girl. Come on now. Sit down. Now you can't jump up on me, okay? Come on. Come on, sit down. Anyway, thank you. We've got 2 black cats. Little Bear is the one with pumpkin orange eyes. And she's a bit smaller than Aunt Betty. This is her aunt. And well, anyway, getting back to what I was saying. Sit down, baby. Sit down. Come on, Mama. Sit down. You can sit right there. Yes, you can. She loves her mommy. She loves her human mommy. She's a big girl, too. I'd say she weighs about 15 pounds now. She's a big, healthy country girl. Yes, you are, honey. Come on, sit down. Sit down. Go and get your tail in front of the camera again. That's my girl. Come on, sit down. Come on. Now, you can sit right there. Come on. I'm trying to convince her to sit down. Good luck with that, right? Cats, it's always on their timetable. Yes, you're a good baby. Now sit down. I gotta watch this. Ooh, there went my phone. Now come on, Miss B. Don't do that. You knocked my phone off, boo-boo. Don't do that. I know. I know. Now sit down. Come on, sit down. Sit down, Mama. Sit down. Sit down. Oh, I bet she's blowing your eardrums out. Sorry about that. She's rubbing on the mic. Sorry about that. Okay, good girl. Come on, Mama. Sit down. Sit right there. Yes, that's a good darling. Anyway, what was I saying? Anyway, I was making a ball of Starburst. Didn't know what to do with it. And, well, I set it in the back glass of the car. And we got to the ocean and left it back there. So what happens in the sun with gooey candy? What happens? There was a rainbow of color. There's her tail, by the way. That's Miss Betty. No, Miss Betty, leave the microphone alone. I'm going to have to move the microphone because she keeps touching it. Don't touch the mic, baby. Don't touch the mic. Unless you're going to talk. If you want to talk, if you want to meow, it's okay. But don't touch the mic. Oh, she's something. Oh, well, my dad, he only whipped us once or twice when we were kids. And he only whipped us once or twice, but he wasn't real happy about that. He said, what is the rainbow puddle in the back glass of the car? And I looked. I said, uh-oh. Uh-oh. He said, all right, now who did it? My oldest sister, Lynn, said, not me. Not me, Daddy. I didn't do it. Did you do it, Karen? No, I didn't do that. Then he got to me. Karla, did you do that? No. And I love Daddy's reply. Well, I guess me and Mommy did that while I was driving. Hey, Miss Amy. Hey, how you doing, lady? I'm sitting telling funny stories of when I was a kid. So, yeah, buddy. My dad, he wasn't the whipping type. But God bless, he could give you a lecture, 3.5 hours. We'd actually beg Daddy, Daddy, it's okay to get a switch. We'll get one out there so you can bust our butts, you know, because we weren't allowed to say bad words. Oh, now I got the other one here. Now Bear is up here, so you'll probably see 2 black tails. Oh, did you hear the one about the M&Ms? Let me know, or I can repeat the M&M story. Anyway, so Dad says, well, is anybody going to say who did that? So finally I fessed up. I said, I did it, Daddy. I'm sorry I lied to you. He looked at me and said, Karla Jean, you know what I've told you about lying. And I think that was really the only time I ever really truly lied to my dad. That's no kidding. I was the only one of the kids that was terrified of my daddy, even though he never did whoop us that I remember. And we did some stupid stuff when we were kids. I got a bunch of good stories on that one. Anyway, we got that cleaned up. He made me clean it up because I did a real bad no-no. Made a big starburst ball. Where you going, little bear? Little bear, come on now. Come on, little bear. Here, get up here. Come on. Come on, bear. Get up here. Get up here. Come on, bear. Oh, she's going to be a little darling tonight. Knocking stuff off. As long as you don't knock my pop over, boogers. Okay, Miss Betty's calmed down, and now she's off the desk. Is that the book? Yes, that is the book that's being published now. Now, the first book is The Shades of Grace. And let me see. Oh, I don't have it. I had a poster last night I was showing. It's called The Shades of Grace. You can get it on Amazon.com. And, well, Ranger was in here earlier. Shoot, I could get him to put the link up. But Amazon has it. And I'm not getting royalties off of it. So later on, I will get them to take it off the market. But I'll leave it on for now, because I've got to have it re-edited because they didn't do a good job. Anyway, that's the book, and that is the picture of me when I was 25 before Ranger redesigned it for the book cover. That's me at 25 years old. I look like the kid next door. Don't you think? I didn't wear a whole lot of makeup. I think in that one I had just came back from Florida, so I had a real nice natural tan. But anyway, Bruises from Within is the book that's being published right now, and they're on the final editing of it, and it should be out soon. And I plan to do a live stream on it and probably give away a couple of books, autographed, of course. So I'm trying to, oh, nice. I'm 45, and well, congratulations, you guys. Congrats. Me and Ranger have been married going on 12 years this October 21st. Oh, I'm so sorry, honey. Oh. Well, see, Ranger wasn't the one who I wrote about. Now, I wrote about him in the book, a couple of chapters, but he's not the one that abused me. He knew me, and at 16, we were high school best friends. So, anyway, I'm just here to talk about whatever you want to talk about. And, you know, if you would happen to like to have a book, let me know when it's out. Or, hey, like I say, now Miko's up here. I'm just having quite the party, my babies. I I decided to speak out about domestic violence. It's basically to empower myself about domestic violence. So I do plan to do speaking engagements and stuff. I got quite a few plans, but however God lets everything work out. So I will definitely do a live stream on it, and I write about domestic violence, the bruises from within. What that means is, you look at my face, and could you really ever tell that I was in domestic violence by just looking at the picture of me? And I tried to hide so much when I was in abuse, and a lot of people can spot it. And after I left him in 2001, a lot of people said, Karla, we knew you were in an abusive situation. We knew it. I said, well, why didn't anybody say anything to me? Why? And there she go. Come on, Miss Betty, sit down, baby. And I understand why a lot of the women in the family didn't say anything to me about the domestic violence or speak out, because the way I was raised, and I think it's in some cultures, cultural, if I can say that right, people are taught as children, you don't air your dirty laundry. Well, that was the case with my family, because the way we were raised up, we were raised not to talk about domestic violence and stuff. So it's a very serious. Congratulations to you. When I was 20, I lived through it. It's shameful. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And you know something, Amy? It shouldn't be shameful, because what I have learned, they blame the victim a lot of times. The perpetrator of the abuse, they turn it around on you. They project what they're doing, and they make you the scapegoat. And it's just horrendous what they do, But it took me a long time just to even say the words, I'm in a domestic violence. If I can get it right. I'm in a domestic violence relationship. There's so many labels attached to it. You've got shame, you've got guilt, and so many hugs. Hey, how are you? Coping along? Welcome. I was telling a little bit of jokes a while ago, telling about my childhood shenanigans, the crazy stuff I did. Welcome, and now we've started talking about domestic violence and stuff, and that's the book that's behind me that I had wrote. Welcome. I'm Karla, and just whatever's on your mind. If you have any questions for me as a published author, I can certainly answer questions. I can tell you how I got my book published, the courage it takes to write about your situation, let alone speak about it, because it's very emotional. And hey, welcome. We got more people in here. Yay, let's get this party going, guys. Yes. Hey, how is everybody? Give me a shout out. Say hey. I hope you're liking the live stream. I'm trying to get myself used to live streaming, because I'm a little bit camera shy. You wouldn't know it though, right? I'll try to cover it up, but domestic violence, it's a very difficult thing, and I think it's so underreported. I know it is with men, because men don't report it, and I understand that, but there's so much shame, and I wish people would just start talking about it a lot more, because it's a very important topic. And I honestly, if they can do sex education in schools, why not have a curriculum where you can talk about domestic violence, dating violence, because it starts when you date the person. And sometimes if you date somebody right out of high school, you don't know what to look for. But I feel like a lot of times you get into relationships like what you see at home, because your mom and your dad are the first teachers of what you're going to go through in your life, and they teach and shape you, if you will. When you have babies, just like they don't know any racial hatred, they don't know anything about violence. And children, people don't realize that children pick up on what they see, and especially young ladies. Mama got hit, so that's the way it is to be loved, and that's toxic. That's wrong. And a lot of people don't realize your first teachers in life are your mom and dad, and whatever type of relationship they have. I know no relationship will absolutely be perfect, but at the same time, we've got to be careful what we expose our children to. And domestic violence, it starts in childhood, what they see. Because a little girl or a little boy, it could be a little boy. And that's not to talk about the violence of children getting hit. They are the forgotten ones in the domestic violence situations. I had my daughter on here yesterday, and I took the video down because I'm going to splice it up and try to edit it into 2 or 3 segments. So, because I like the background of doing it live. So, what's everybody think? What's on your mind about what I'm talking about? Is there any questions, or you have any comments? This November the 19th will be my anniversary of celebrating 17 years of being out of domestic violence. And I celebrate it every year because to me it's like a new life. Because when I was with my ex, I wouldn't make eye contact with you. Not because I was deceptive in what I would say. Hello, Miss Betty. Miss Betty's back. Our little Miss Betty's back. Come on, sit down, baby. Sit down. Anyway, the reason I wouldn't make eye contact is I couldn't look at people in the eye because I was so timid. There's her tail again. She's something. Come on, Miss Betty, sit down. Come on, sit down. Come on, darling. Come on. Be a good girl, Mama. Be a good girl. Get your tail out of the way. Come on, sit down. Sit down, baby. Let me hold her up again. There's Miss Betty, you guys. Miss Betty. Miss Betty. Come on, look at the camera. And then Miko's up here now. Hi, Miko. Say hello to everybody. Say hello. Miko. Oh, yep, she meow. She down. But anyway, it's the things that I have went through. There would be times. Okay, Miss Betty, sit down, baby. Sit down, darling. Come on, sit down. There would be times that I wouldn't come out of the house for weeks at a time, and I tell you, I got. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, Amy. Oh, don't do that, baby. Don't. You're knocking my phone off again. Come on, lay down. I tell you, people don't realize that when the person, and I say person because this happens, the biggest question I have is, why don't you just leave? Yeah, that is the biggest question that I have had asked to me. Well, the door goes both ways, honey, and stuff like that. And there's many, many reasons. Hi, Miko. Miko, hello. You gonna say hello to everybody? Now she's up here. I'll try to pick her up. No, well, maybe not. Nope, she's not having it. Anyway, people would ask me, Karla, why don't you just walk out, leave? Okay, number one, I couldn't drive. Now, this is not excuses. This is the mindset of an abused person. I couldn't drive. I had no money. He never would allow me to have access to any money he made, even though him and I were living together. I mean, there's just so much, and he absolutely trained me because he worked on race cars and he made really good money. He made $500 cash, and I was wherever he left me. And anytime that I went somewhere, I had to have proof of where I was. You know, like if my landlady and I went to McDonald's and she bought me a Big Mac, I would have to actually have the receipt to prove to him where I was at. And that psychologically, that messes with your head. And he trusted her, but other people he absolutely did not trust me with. I couldn't have friends, nothing. He cut off all communication with me talking to my family, and it's horrendous because people really don't understand. You get beaten down emotionally so bad that you feel like you're less than what's on the bottom of his shoe. And when somebody tells you, well, you're so fat, nobody will want you. Nobody will want you. And then constantly belittling every day. If I was to cook dinner, there was times that he would throw it in the floor. He said, they taste like crap. So I would have to cook something else. And I stayed for financial reasons because I didn't have any family in the state of Florida. That's another thing. They do isolate you, and it's a scary thing when you have no place to go and you'll be homeless. You know, talking about people coming out of the woodwork, they will come out of the woodwork and they will take advantage of you. And I didn't have any self-esteem. I mean, it's just people, unless they've actually walked in your shoes, they really don't get it. Because I had some ladies at my church, well, Karla, why don't you just leave him? Well, I would if I thought I had a chance. I mean, he had me in such fear. Even when I did leave, it was years that I would look over my shoulder to make sure he wasn't around. You know, if I would walk to the 7-Eleven store, I was petrified, and I had a panic attack because of everything I'd went through. And I was still with him at the time, and I went to the store and just to get a 6-pack of soft drinks, and I saw a truck that looked just like his. I went into full-blown panic attacks. And see, that's another thing, that you have post-traumatic stress when you've dealt with years and years of abuse. It's just crazy. And a lot of people really don't understand it. Yes, it is. It is like living hell on earth. I mean, people understand when they see you with a black eye and a busted mouth. They automatically, they know what's going on. And something I've learned in my 52 years of living, something that I have learned, hindsight is 20/20. An abuser will always hang with abusers, such as his friends he had. All of them beat their wives. And they would sit and joke and laugh about it. And to batter somebody, it's not funny. It's horrendous. It's a learned behavior. And, you know, sometimes people that's in domestic violence situations, they may turn out to be that way after they get out. It's possible. But what I would suggest to anybody that's been through domestic violence, to go through counseling. I'm still doing counseling, because it still affects me. It triggers me. Somebody can say a sentence that he used to say, and I refuse to say his name because I'm just not going to. I've forgiven him for what all he's done. And I haven't even got into the half of what he did. He actually stole my identity, and I write about that. He took out 4 or 5 credit cards in my name, and in 2013, I finally got my name cleared up. And I tell you what, it's a battle, but I think God has put me here for a purpose to talk about this subject. Let's bring it out in the open. Hey, Miko. Hey, Miko. Little Miko's back. Let me see if I can pick her up really quick so y'all can see my little bobtail. See her little bobtail? Little bitty bobtail. There's Miko. She ain't liking being held. She's not one to be held. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. Mommy didn't mean to upset you. I'm sorry. Poor little sweet. But it's a crazy thing to go through. And when you've not been, as they say, schooled on domestic violence, you don't know because, hi, baby. Hi, honey. Yeah, Mama's little baby. She's a sweet baby. Anyway, getting back to what I was saying, people don't understand what you're going through because a lot of times you're so full of shame that you hide it. Now, one of the ways that I used to hide what I was going through is I would wear different color sunglasses. I had a pair for just about every outfit I had. I had pink ones, I had red ones, I had yellow ones, different colors. But that was what I was hiding behind, I thought. But you know what they say? The eyes are the window to the soul. They really are. They really are. Because if you look at the picture that doesn't have the broken glass on it, you can, my eyes, I could see it in my eyes. And I was terrified. But abuse is a crazy thing. Anyway, guys, I've been on here just about an hour, and I'll probably do another streaming later in the week. So if y'all have any questions for me, just feel free to type it in. I appreciate everybody hitting the like button, giving a comment. So anyway, I am going to say so long, God bless, and keep everybody. And be positive about tomorrow, because tomorrow's always a brighter day. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. I hope this gives others hope. And you know what? I hope so too. Bye, you guys. Love you all. God bless. Stay safe. And if you know someone in domestic abuse, or you suspect it, maybe when my book comes out, maybe give them a copy of my book, and maybe get the conversation started. Because you know what? Hey, Ray, you're welcome, hon. I hope you enjoyed the first part of it, so I'll post this so everybody can watch it, because I've been on here for a little bit. I don't want to take up too awful much time. I don't want to make a 3-hour or 8-hour video. Anyway, God bless everybody. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for tuning in. And watch it on the rebound, because I'm going to post it shortly. And that way you can see the funny things I was talking about. So anyway, God bless everybody. And I certainly appreciate all of you guys. Love you. Bye.